Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 2018, is a new year. We are almost through January, and this is the first time that I am sitting down in front of the camera talking directly to you guys again for the new year. So I hope that everyone had a really great New Year's. I hope and wish that we all have a very, very blessed 2018. I'm actually looking forward to it. I have, exciting news. I'm going to be having a baby in April, so I have 3 months to go. So this is going to be my second child. So I am looking forward to, meeting my new little bundle of joy, but I'm not rushing it because I am not ready to lose sleep again at all. So this is going to be a very interesting next couple of months for me, and of course a very, very blessed year. So I wish blessings and pray for blessings for all of you guys that are watching, that you have a blessed 2018 as well. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about, or I'm going to be talking about my wash day using Soultanical products. For the most part, everything that I used, from washing to conditioning to styling, was all Soultanicals. I did use like different little moisturizer just around the edges at one point after everything dried, but that was pretty much it. Other than that, everything was with Soultanicals. So I used these products. Well, one of the products that I used in a different way is the gel, and I use it for the second time doing this twist style. This is actually this style right here. The first time I used it was a wash and go. Didn't really care for the results, but I wanted to give it another shot. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. All right, so first I'm going to talk about is one of the shampoos, the cleansers. This is the Soultanicals Curly Dew Earthy Poo, and I initially was going to use the Soultanicals Master Cleanse Curl Detox. I'm pointing, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the Curl Detox. I actually grabbed for this one first because I was really interested to try that one, anxious to try it. But when I read the directions on it, it said to leave it on your hair for like 30 to 60 minutes or maybe 2 hours or something like that. And I actually didn't have the extra time. I was trying to hurry up and get my wash day really down because I was pressed for time this past weekend. So I grabbed the other shampoo or cleanser that I have. So this is the Curly Dew Earthy Poo. This one comes in 8 ounces. The smell on this one, I don't have any complaints about the smell. It's a pleasant scent. I think it's more of leans more to the floral side rather than fruity side. It is a very liquidy. I'm trying to see how much I have left in here. Sorry for me to tell. But it is a very liquidy consistency, very watery, very runny. So for me, I think I'd probably wind up using a little bit more than necessary just because I was pouring it in my hand. And by the time I got my hand up to my hair, some of it I was losing down my hand. So I think the next time that I use it, I just apply directly to my scalp. And that'll probably help me to, use a little bit less of the products. I think I was just really going through a lot of it. The first rinse or the first lather, whenever I shampoo my hair, I do 2 lathers. The first one and then the second one, and then I wash it out. So the first one, I didn't get that much of a lather in it, honestly. I think we're just kind of working it into my hair, but by the time I did the second rinse or the second lather of this one, it gave me a pretty good lather on that one. So it did suds up, whatever, fairly well, pretty decent. This is a sulfate-free shampoo. So I didn't have any issues with this one. And nothing horrible stood out for me. Nothing fantastic or outstanding, earth-shattering, groundbreaking. It's a decent cleanser. Would I get it again? I don't really have any issues with it, but if it's a good sale, if I'm down on my shampoo list or supplies, I don't have a problem necessarily repurchasing this one. Next on the list, to detangle. Instead of using just a regular one of my very inexpensive conditioners to detangle with, I went ahead and tried the Mango Dip Detangling Slip. This one comes in, I think, 8 ounces as well. This has, this has a nice pleasant scent too. This is more on the fruitier side versus floral as far as the scent is concerned. Now, I have tried a previous Detangling product from them. I think it was the Not Glide or something like that. It was a while back that I tried it, and I wasn't that crazy about it. It really didn't do much for me. I didn't find that it helped at all. So I wanted to give this one a try because I did see some videos on it. Now, granted, the videos that I saw on YouTube of other people reviewing it had a vastly different hair texture than I have. Their hair texture is much less, you know, coarse than mine is. So therefore, you know, they probably did have a greater experience than I did. So I was a little skeptical, but honestly, this one actually did a really good job detangling. This gave some really nice slip. When you put it in your hand, immediately it felt like slippery. You know, it gave really good slip. I was very happy about that. Now, I did wind up going through this whole bottle probably in about 2.5 uses. I didn't get a full 3 out of it, so about 2.5 uses. Would I get it again? I honestly don't remember the price of this one. I will have everything linked below in the description box though. It depends on the price if it's worth it, because I can get some really inexpensive products like my Trader Joe's Nourish Spa conditioner. That's, you know, HG for me, and that's like $4, and I get plenty uses out of that to detangle with. So it just depends. If I can get this at a really good price, you know, I don't have a problem repurchasing it. It was really good for detangling. I really enjoyed it. It gave some good slip. I can't even lie. So this one is, I think, one of the better detanglers that they have. All right, so the next one is the Can't Believe It's Not Honey. I use this as the deep conditioner, as my deep conditioner. I used a pretty good bit of it. I don't know if I waited too long to try, but I could not get it to come out of the applicator. So I had to just take the top off and just squeeze it into my hand. And this is how much I have left of it, if you can see that. So I use a pretty good bit. This is 8 ounces. I'm not surprised 8 ounces for a deep conditioner doesn't go very far for me on my hair. But this deep conditioner was absolutely amazing. I was like, what is going on? First of all, the amount of slip that this deep conditioner gave, crazy slip. This is amazing slip that I've seen. It gave so much slip that, y'all, if you've watched any of my previous videos and I talk about my favorite like curl defining gels or jellies you talk about, or I talk about how much I love the Camille Rose Naturals Curl Maker and the Uncle Funky's Curly Magic Simulator. If you've used those, if you like those, if you know, immediately when I put those in my hair, my curls are defined like instantly. That's what I felt like this was doing. Like it almost seemed as though this was just like a curl definer, even though it was a deep conditioner. It gave that much slip. It is awesome. When I rinsed it out, my hair looked so good as far as the curl definition. I will say that it did not give me a lot of moisture, however. Not that my hair felt really dry, but my hair didn't feel like really soft after washing this out either. But it wasn't so bad that I can't use it again. I would definitely use this again. The smell, it smelled so good. It smelled like a mixture of coffee, honey, maybe a little bit of chocolate, and some type of liquor. I know, it's crazy. It's what this smells like. It smells so good. So I would definitely repurchase this. I would definitely get it in a larger size. I don't know if they offer it in a larger size, honestly. I think for 2018, not I think, but I know for 2018, they have like completely revamped their website, so a lot of the products that they once had are no longer available. They're pretty much like downsizing as far as what they're going to offer throughout the year. They're going to be having less sales throughout the year. So, you know, they send a long email that a lot of the products are not available anymore. So I don't know if this is still on the website or not, to be honest with you, but this was a really, really good deep conditioner. All right, so next on the wash day, moving on, was the leave-in conditioner. So I went ahead and did the Frizz Whiz Curl Defining Leave-In Conditioner. This is the second or third time that I've used this one, and this gives a lot of slip. Number one, gives a lot of slip. It definitely helps defining your curls. I think it does more of the curl defining than it does moisture. So I can't really say that this gives my hair a lot of moisture, because I don't think that it did. I think it did more of just giving slip, helping me define the curls, almost detangling my hair, versus just adding in extra moisture. So I wouldn't really reach for this for a moisturizing leave-in conditioner. If you're looking for something to be very moisturizing and give lasting days, extra days of moisture and all of that, I don't think this is going to do it. It just didn't feel like it for my hair. For my hair, it just felt like it mainly helped to, you know, define curls, give some slip, lay your cuticles down like it said that it does. It's an 8-ounce jar. It says that it's pretty much for cuticle smoothing, and it says all of the ingredients. Yeah, so I think it is just more of a detangler and curl definer than giving extra moisture as a leave-in conditioner. I would use it again. I don't have any problems with it. I may pair it with another leave-in that's a little more moisturizing, but you will have to kind of play with mixtures on your hand to see if they play well, to see if you're going to get any flaking or buildup. I do find that with a lot of the Soultanicals products that I have tried recently, it's easy to get flaking if you use the wrong combo, or if you use too much or too little. I have definitely had experiences with these products, so not these particular products, but products from this line where I did get flaking and stuff like that. So I think if you're going to add a different moisturizer to it, or combo, or add a different leave-in, I should say, to it, definitely play with it, mix it on your hand together, see if it's going to give you any flaking or buildup before you actually put it in your hair, because it is the worst thing to do your entire hair and then you have snowflakes next day all throughout your hair after it takes you, you know, all day to do it to begin with. So, so next is the Can't Believe It's Not Butta. I don't know if you can see that. I know I'm kind of far away from the camera, but this is a Can't Believe It's Not Butter. This is mostly for twisting and styling, twist outs, braids, and wash and goes. I have a couple different of the moisturizers from them, so I want to try this one because it said that it was specifically for twist outs, and I did a twist out with it, so I want to see how it fared. This comes in 8 ounces as well. It has a pretty nice scent. It says that it has coconut milk and Jamaican black castor oil in it, and that's pretty much what it smells like. The texture, it's a medium thickness. It kind of was almost fluffy a little bit, kind of reminded me of mayonnaise, the texture of mayonnaise. So once I put it in my hair though, it went on really well. It absorbed really well in my hair. It gave some really nice soft, like when I took my twists out, they were really soft. Like my hair was really, really soft. I left my twist in for 2 days total before I unraveled it. And excuse me. And when I went to go ahead, like the next day, my twist felt really soft. There was no crunch that it left. It played well with the gel that I mixed with it. I didn't have any flaking at all. So I think that this one definitely mixed well with the gel. As far as the holds, it's not something that's going to give a lot of holds anyway. It's just more so of a moisturizer to use for your twist outs or whatever style that you're going to do. So I don't think that it gives a lot of holds. It just makes sure that your hair is soft, not flaky, not crunchy or anything like that. The gel that you use is really what's going to get your hold in your style. So I didn't have any issues with this one. Would I get it again? Probably not. Only because I have other twisting creams that I have used that would give me a little more hold than this as a twisting cream. So I don't think that, you know, I would buy this just as a moisturizer just to have. It didn't do, you know, I don't know, it wasn't, I have other stuff that I could use, so I wouldn't, what I should say is, I wouldn't break my neck making sure that this is on hand at all times. You can get a good moisturizer from other products as well, just as good as this was, so it wasn't outstanding, but it didn't give any bad results either. So that's pretty much the gist of how I feel about this. So next we have the Sprung Coil Boosting Jelly. If you can see that, but this is the Sprung Coil Boosting Jelly. This is, like I said, the second time that I've tried it. The first time that I have tried this was doing a wash and go. No, I was not feeling it for a wash and go. I did not have very much curl definition. My hair was pretty puffy and it was just all over the place within a matter of like 2 to 3 days. It really wasn't all that. It didn't hold up very well at all. So I was really disappointed with it when I tried it for a wash and go. I saw a lot of other videos on YouTube of people trying this and they had a beautiful, beautiful wash and go. A beautiful wash and go, let me tell you. But also their hair texture was vastly different from mine. Again, I have a more coarser hair texture than those that I've seen that tried this one. Their hair texture is totally different. So I can see how it may work for them. It didn't work for me. Not in my hair texture. This, as you know, one of the best curling jellies, not so much. So I wanted to give it another shot. I tried it with a twist out and I had much better results. I didn't have any flaking. I didn't have any crunchiness. I don't really care for this, however. It didn't give a substantial hold. I would probably get more hold from an Eco Styler gel or just another gel that I have in my stash than I would for this. So I would not repurchase this one, but I would not use this for a wash and go either again, ever, on my hair particularly. I would only use this if I'm doing a twist out with their products because that's the only way that I was able to use it and not get horrible results at all. So the other thing about this is that the texture it's a weird texture. Like when I put it onto my hair, it almost felt like it was drawing out moisture on my hair. It didn't have very much slip. It didn't feel that it was very smoothing onto my hair or anything like that. So a lot of gels, you know, it has a little more slip, a little more slick and slide that goes onto it. So I prefer that. This one, it just felt really dry. It didn't feel that it smoothed onto my hair very easily or very well. So I wasn't a big fan of this one, honestly. But like I said, it worked much better as using it for twist outs versus a wash and go. Like it did not work for a wash and go for me. This one also comes at 8 ounces. It comes in a pump. Yeah, it didn't help to give me like massive curls, like coil boosting. It didn't really do that for me. It was just a styling agent. Like it didn't even give like the regular texture of a gel. Like it's more of a cream, in my opinion, than an actual gel. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, but like I said, I can only use it for a twist out, no longer for a wash and go. All right, so the last thing that I used from Soultanicals for my entire wash day, which was this style here, was the Rapper's Delight Hydrating Kink Drink. This is one of the curl refreshers. I love curl refreshers, I really do. This is one of the products that I get the most use out of because I really use a curl refresher almost daily. unless I have a protective style in my hair, like a goddess braid or flat twist, you know, going all around, something that I'm actually not taking down and manipulating throughout the day. But if I have a twist out, if I have a wash and go, you know, anything where my hair is out and hanging, I always use a refresher every single day. I usually mix it with my water bottle. So I do really like curl refreshers. So this one has a really nice spray application. It's a really good mister. I don't know if you can see that, but it mists really, really well. It covers a great area. It's very light. It has a really pleasant scent. It has rose water and aloe juice in it. A whole bunch of other things in here that you can read up on. But it definitely has the rose water scent. Like, I can smell that in it. But other than that, I really don't have any complaints on this one. I do think that it is a pretty hydrating curl refresher for sure. So I don't have any complaints. Like I said, this is 8 ounces. I will certainly repurchase this. I don't have any problems with it. I have several curl refreshers, so this is a good one as well. No problem at all. All right, so that was it. That was my little review talking about my wash day and my thoughts on that I use in my wash day with the Soultanicals brand. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these products. You know, I think a lot of the products with Soultanicals are a little touch and go for me. I had more of them that didn't really do much versus ones that I actually love. So it's probably going to be hard for me to, you know, purchase a whole lot from them just because a lot of it just didn't knock my socks off, to be honest with you. I've tried several different things and it just, most of them are just okay at best for me. So I don't know, but I am giving it a shot. I'm trying to go through everything that I have and give it my honest thoughts and opinion on what I think. You know, every product is not going to be outstanding, but every product is not going to be horrible either. So I think for the most part, for me, their products are just kind of, you know, okay, run of the mill, just whatever. So that's it. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I feel. Those are my honest thoughts on these products. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you agree. If there are any of their products that you try that you absolutely love, please let me know, because if I have tried that, I am interested to see if I had the same opinion as you do. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know. So that is it. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.